Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Fantastic Insights, where we provide insights from some of the coolest people in franchising. My name is Alicia Visconti. I am the president and CEO of FranServe and Franchise Dictionary magazine. Now, FranServe is the largest franchise consulting in the world, and our mission is to help people's lives through franchise ownership. It's very, very simple. We do that through a network of incredible franchisors and franchise consultants who help their candidates explore franchise opportunities. Now, today I'm very excited. I have Paul Dorsey with us. He is the managing member of Jantize America. And Paul, welcome to our show.
Thanks, Alicia. That was quite an introduction you had there. I didn't realize you guys were the largest franchise broker system. That's exciting. Excellent.
It is exciting, and it does keep me busy, that's for sure.
I see. You're quite active in all the social media and all the new franchisees that are coming on board. That's exciting thing. It's a great year and a great time. Again, ex-COVID, but a lot of good things have happened in 2020, not only for Jantize America, but FranServe, but even these Zoom calls. I remember a year ago or two, I'd always just put a picture of myself up there. So even I, as a long-term experienced franchisor, are coming out of our shells, for lack of better words, right?
Absolutely. It's what I call some of the silver linings, right? We never want to make light of what's happening with COVID, but entrepreneurs, we do find a way to move forward and make things happen. So as you said, everybody's become a Zoom expert these days, don't they?
Yes.
Great. Now, you know what? I'd love it if you could share with our audience a little bit about Jantize America, how the model works and what makes, your brand unique. So if you could share that, I think that would be really great for our listeners.
So thank you. And it's very unique because Jantize, unlike a traditional franchise, McDonald's, Jiffy Lube, where there's a franchisee and a franchisor and they continue to expand, Jantize America has a unique area developer. Some call them master franchises. Those same high-level executives, although they purchase a major city, a football city, whether it be Charlotte or Chicago or Dallas, and they actually become extensions of the franchisor, selling and supporting the local unit franchisees within their market. So we have the unit franchisees who take care of the end-use customer and all the operations and service. We have the area developers who take care of all the sales of unit franchisees and those customers. And then we have my office, the National Franchise Support Center, and we take care of all the billing, the credit, the collections, all those hassles and headaches.
So super. So it sounds like there's a system and a strong communication line for Jantize America's growth. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We've got a step-by-step system, and we have fun while we're doing it.
Well, that's really what it's about, right? Is the franchise model of being in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And when you have a system like you do with Jantize America, you really have that blueprint for success. What's the line that we all use in franchising? Follow the model, right?
Right. The system, the acronym I think it's called is save yourself time, energy, and money, follow the system. And I too have had unit franchisees and even area developers who begin to deviate from the system. And it's like, God, why'd you buy the franchise? We've got it. We've already done it. We've already proven it. We know where to advertise. We know how to do these things. Follow the system. That's why you bought the franchise, whether it's awesome. Jantize or Jiffy Lube.
Awesome. Now, Paul, I know sometimes when I ask this question, the response I get is everywhere, but I am going to ask you this question. And, are there specific markets that you're looking at in your expansion model? Is there certain areas that you're targeting, or where would you most like to grow with Jantize America right now?
Great question. And yes, we're located in Charlotte, North Carolina, actually inside the Charlotte Motor Speedway, which I shared a few times. We're going to have the brokers out here for a big fun day as soon as we get back to visiting. So I think the Southeast, there's still plenty of room for the Southeast, even to narrow it down as far as Florida. Because look, our area developers would purchase a major city, such as we have Sarasota, Bradenton, Tampa, St. Pete, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Jacksonville, Palm Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Did I say that? But certainly have another 10 area developer and hundreds of unit franchisees just in Florida alone. So major cities throughout the Southeast would be great. And then you even jumping over to Dallas, whether that be mid-south or so. So there's plenty of room to grow at Jantize America.
That sounds awesome. Now, what would be the traits and the qualities of someone who would be successful with Jantize America? Do they need to have a background in the industry? Like, can you share with our listeners what would make someone successful? What traits?
High level executives who understand scalability, and it's not just a one-man band. They can hire sales guys to go out to bring in the business. So they understand scalability. They're looking for residual income streams, but I'll show you really how residuals are built. And that's the area developer sells it once, but continues to grow money year after year, month after month. And certainly, again, a big picture executive who can understand those things.
So I think for our listeners, that's a bit of an aha moment, right? Hearing what you're looking for when you're looking at candidates. So again, that high level executive, team builder, that kind of concept may not be what they're thinking about. So audience, if you're in that realm, you may be thinking about Jantize America as your next career move.
Thank you, Alicia. There's still a huge misconception that I'm in the janitor business, or the McDonald's guys are in the business of flipping hamburgers. Hey, the unit franchisees are in the operations and facility service business. My area developers are executive sales managers who can build a large team. So I've been doing this, 20 years or more now, through some different competitors. I came up the ranks, but I've never been out cleaning a building. There's no mops or brooms or anything in my facility. I'm a manager of salespeople.
And I think that's very important. So I appreciate you going off on, and explaining that in more detail to our listeners, because again, as you said, there can be a definite misconception of what the brand does and then what the role of the owner is, right?
I don't know how deep you want to go into that, but even in our in-house ads that we put on franchise.com or FranchiseGator, the misconception, we hide the name Jantize. It says executive sales and management business. And then they call up, I ask them some questions, and aha moment hits. Oh, I didn't realize the millionaire next door and the potential that you have here as an area developer.
And I could definitely understand that, because again, people don't realize the opportunity of business ownership that presents itself with Jantize America. So I appreciate you sharing, really how that works more on a given level. So thank you for that, Paul.
No, you're getting me excited. There's 9 different sources of reoccurring revenue streams for our area developers, and cleaning is not one of them.
See, now I'm sure we whet our listeners' appetite, which is exactly what we want to do. So that's
excellent.
Awesome. I'd like to go a little bit deeper now, Paul, too, and talk about one of my favorite hashtags on social media, and that's Franchise Strong. Now, I probably use that hashtag more than anything else, including hashtags for my own brands, right? So
sure.
I'm a big believer on Franchise Strong. I think that it embodies everything that franchising is, the way that the community comes together, and the tenacity that entrepreneurs as franchise owners have, in the sense that if the economy is up or down, the pandemic or not, we always find a way to move forward and to fulfill people's dreams of franchise ownership through franchising. So, Paul, if you could share a little bit of what Franchise Strong means to you and to your brand, I think the listeners would love to hear it.
So Franchise Strong to Jantize America and our brand. I believe in my heart that long before COVID too, our area developers play a significant role in the lives of other people. So let's just use my area developer, Robert Chess, who's been up in Raleigh, North Carolina. Robert just sold his 71st local unit franchise. The average unit franchisees initially invest $10,000, $15,000. But Robert Chess now has 71 small businesses, small families that he's supported through his sales team that he's growing in the Raleigh area. So again, there's letters on the wall. Hey, Paul, this is the best Christmas. I was making 15, 20 bucks an hour. Now I'm making $15,000, $20,000 a year. Again, we don't really teach our unit franchisees, hey, how do you clean? Don't get me wrong, it's important, and there's disinfectants and all things that go along with contamination. But we want to teach our unit franchisees about how to run and manage a business. Hey, let's look at the P&L. Hey, let's look at the balance. Hey, let's look at the customer service. Let's look at the insurance and XYZ.
And isn't that really what franchising is about, right? We hear the tagline all the time, you know, be in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
Absolutely. It's the whole camaraderie that we have. Again, even with the 12 area developers, once a month, we have an hour. Sometimes it goes an hour and a half call. We talk about our matrix, our KPIs, all the good, the bad, and the ugly. But it's that whole brotherhood that you can call somebody who's, whether it's the franchisor himself or you know, Guy Luswick and Sean Wendell, who's in Louisville, they became best friends over the past 5 years playing golf together and such. So it really is franchise fam here at Jantize America.
I was just going to say, I was just going to bring up the franchise fam, and you beat me to it, because we see that all the time. We see, you know, peer-to-peer and franchisee to area developer to franchisor. You know, we see that over and over again in this community. And, you know, I come from other categories outside of franchising in my early career, and I have never seen anything as strong as the franchise fam.
Well, again, Alicia, it's that significant, you know, yeah, rah, you could make $1 million, no earnings claims there, but you could help support 50 small businesses within your area, within your territory as a Jantize area developer. So again, your tombstone, I made $1 million, everything is great, or I helped and supported 50 small businesses, Jantize unit franchisees grow within Charlotte or Raleigh or your city, USA.
It's, you know, I have to tell you something. I know you've been in franchising for quite some time. Your passion still comes through when you talk about your brand and about the community support. So I just wanted to give you kudos for that. Your passion comes through loud and clear on that, Paul.
I've seen it. I've seen unit franchisees initially invest under $5,000, and there's an ex-police officer. He's doing over $75,000 a month with a business and has 15 people working for him. So I've seen it, and I do have a passion, and you know me too, and I hope it comes across that I'm not in it for me. I mean, I'm a Zig Ziglar guy. Whatever I can do to help you, I'll get mine from somebody else, right? Everything comes around and goes around.
It does indeed, and I appreciate that comment. And yes, I know where your heart is and where your integrity is, and it's so good to hear it, Paul, especially in this situation when we do have COVID and we do have people who are looking to change their lives, and what better way than to make the American dream come true. So I want to thank you very much. I know everybody's very busy, and I appreciate so much that you spent time with us and shared your fantastic insights. Do you have any last thoughts before we wrap up?
Oh, it's over already? I was just getting excited. Are you sure? No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Again, thank you so much for having me on today. I appreciate it. And anything I can do to help you and FranServe, you know, we're here at Jantize America as part of the franchise fam.
Well, we appreciate you, Paul. And like I said, audience, if you're thinking about, you know, a tried and true brand, definitely consider Jantize America. And we will thank you, Paul, and wrap this up. And I just have to say it, have a fantastic day.